Yeah. Yeah.
We're back for round 2, John.
Here we are again. Got Isaiah Mosier on some Murktide and Matt Wise playing some artifact-based Ponza.
Yeah, it's this new Ponza list. You might have seen it.
Oh, is it a new thing?
It's guess who created the deck, John?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking say it. It's fine.
A very popular Magic streamer.
Everybody else knows too.
Yeah,
you don't have to say it. There's only one guy making any deck ideas.
Yeah, there's only one guy that makes like 15 decks a week, and then like, you know. But hey, you know what? Thank God for that, because thank God for that guy, because we see new stuff. You know,
for sure. And he helps other people stay creative. So
he does. He absolutely does.
There is that.
And he encourages it, and I encourage people that encourage that.
You're a nice guy too, so.
Yeah, that helps.
Anywho. And, you know, with Matt Wise, I'm sure he did some little thing
it's
to it.
It's amazing how, like, these streamers, you don't really know how you can, like, get these personas. Like, I kind of, like, I was listening to the LSV podcast the other day, and he made the comment that he doesn't like comedy or music.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I kind of like him a lot less.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
What kind of person doesn't like comedy or music? Like, a fucking serial killer, that's who.
Right. Yeah, that is kind of like it's.
I bet you he's got a lot of skeletons under his house or in his backyard, man. Like that's a fucked up thing right there.
Yeah. All right, so pretty typical start for Mosier with the Darcy on turn 1. I wonder what the turn 1 for this deck is. Probably Arbor Elf or Utopia Sprawl, I have to assume.
Yeah, probably something that's going to die immediately. Or Utopia Sprawl makes sense.
Yeah. I like that. I hate Arbor Elf.
I feel like Matt is having some shuffling issues. Like, that seemed like it took longer than it should have. He's just going to play this thing. This doesn't seem like a good start at all.
Yeah, it's going to gain him 2 life when it dies.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, hey, upsides, man.
Yeah.
Silver linings and all that. I'm going to switch back over here.
I think he was supposed to start with some kind of acceleration, right?
Maybe not. Maybe this deck doesn't accelerate shit. Might not. I mean... So he's probably going to get this liquid metal thingy down now. I'd have to assume, because this whole deck
I think that one's a 3-drop.
No, it's 2. It's a 2-drop.
No, that's the new one.
Yeah, liquid metal torque. It's a 2-drop.
It can't be a 2-drop. It taps for mana.
It's a 2-drop.
It's a 2-drop that taps for mana?
Yeah, nobody's been playing it. I've never known why. Yeah, because I would assume that if you're playing Karn, you just play it with Karn. But
we still have Silver Smoke Ghoul up here. I should probably pull that card up so the folks at home can see it. What's it called again?
Liquid metal torque.
Is it liquid or liquid?
Liquid metal. No, you're on the wrong thing.
Oh, fuck. None of that happened.
None of it.
Oh my god, I can't click on the right box!
There we go. Alright, let's see what's happening over here.
I'll be goddamn.
Yep.
Target non-land permanent. Okay, so this one doesn't target lands. That's the main difference. Yeah. Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't.
You don't see him do these 2 mana acceleration
artifacts. I don't know why
artifacts.
he wouldn't have played it.
He was afraid of a counter spell?
I guess, but like...
I don't know. I don't know why these players don't do anything sometimes, you know?
I mean, you just make it happen. You make them have it. I guess he's going to try to play the slow game here with making the thing.
Honestly, I have...
I don't know.
There's no excuse, John. I have no excuse for it.
Because it would have made, if nothing else, at least the Urza Saga token easier to make. Yeah, he definitely should have gotten that down. It's curious. But yeah, it's a perfectly fine card. Nobody's touched it. Because they rarely print 2 mana rocks.
It's kind of a black card. Like, it is cool that it makes...
It's just you play it with Karn.
It's just kind of meh. Sure.
Well, you can
100% do that. I actually think that Karn is like kind of not great right now.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's not even a popular opinion. I just think it's kind of whatever.
Yeah. I've always thought, since you are doing Karn things anyway, like this card just matches with...
Okay, this is perfect though. He got Isaiah to tap out.
Yeah.
So he should be able to go coding and then blow up some shit.
Yeah, he's going to float a mana.
Yeah, floating the mana is what you want to do here.
Yeah, he'll have Ancient Grudge.
He can go get that might, the thing that died already.
Yeah, which is probably what he's going to get.
And you can just blow up Isaiah's board here.
Well,
he can't, because he can only target one thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so it has the ability, it either taps for mana or so it can do one or the other. It can't do both. It'd be better if it could do both.
I mean, it'd have to be like, it'd have to cost mana. It'd have to pay,
untap itself or something.
Yeah.
Okay, he's decided to go this route instead.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, it's kind of free. I was about to say
Isaiah's
it's kind of free,
out,
but
so he can...
I like the idea of killing some shit, though. I think he needs to get this liquid metal torque. It should be down already.
Yeah, it should have already been down. This whole turn would have been way easier if
he did make the comment that this is like brand new with the deck.
Yeah.
So, okay.
There's that.
Which one are you getting rid of?
Oh. He's not getting rid of anything yet.
He might have a land. He didn't play the land for... Oh, no. Okay. I don't like the way he's playing this.
I would have...
It's easy for me to be critical from this side.
I would have taken the opportunity to exit... Well, he still can. He should probably... If he's stuck the relic, he should probably just go ahead and exile the graveyard now.
He didn't have... Oh, yeah. He does have mana. Yeah, he should do that.
Because, I mean, otherwise it's not going to do anything. Because Isaiah's going to delve Murktide next turn, probably.
Yeah, or at the very least do it on Isaiah's upkeep.
Yeah.
It's still on his end step, I assume. Okay, Isaiah's on tap now. Now would be the time to do it.
Well, as long as Isaiah doesn't play Murktide. I mean, he can kill it, I guess, so it doesn't really matter, but I just feel like it would have been a good opportunity.
Like, he can, but, like, what's the point of having this
thing? Yeah.
Yeah, like this. I think this is the point. Okay, and now he's going to play the fucking Murktide. God damn it, Matt.
Make him delve? That's probably his thinking, is make him delve and then blow it up and then gradually eat his graveyard. It's not a bad plan.
I hate this plan. I absolutely hate this plan.
Well, now it's getting like...
If that was his plan, that was not a good plan. Now he's going to make it bigger when he does blow this thing up.
Yeah.
God damn it, Matt.
Well, he has the answer for it, but he needs...
He still
has too many threats. No, he does in hand, but now
he's got to fight through counter spells and stuff too.
So many threats.
Yeah, he let it get out of control.
For sure.
Yeah, that's not helping you, Matt.
Yeah, top decking that in this moment doesn't feel good.
I'd go ahead and crack that thing and end a turn. You need an extra card. Yeah, nice try, Isaiah. And you want to play this in Louisville? Fuck. Doesn't have haste. It does grow by 1, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully he gets a land underneath the other thing.
Is this Matt's creation? No, it's it's at least based on an Aspiring Spike deck.
Yeah.
Oh, we said the name. It's not like everybody didn't know already. Alright, so now he definitely has to blow up this. Yeah, it's definitely out of hand because he only has a few answers. Nope. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. He shouldn't have let him cast the Murktide.
He's got a lot of mana, though, since he got to untap with this Arbor.
Yeah,
that's actually a great draw.
Blow up one thing at a time, though, because he can only make one thing an artifact at a time.
It's pretty obvious which one needs to go.
Well, I know, but he's still got these other two things hanging out, ready to murder him. Well, I guess Darcy's neutered, so that's fine, but the Shredder is still going to get a little out of hand. How many cards?
Yeah, Shredder's in general a pretty slowish threat. I mean, you can take a hit from a Shredder. That's no big deal.
All right, Ancient Grudge. Oh, shenanigans. Second cast trigger. I'm going to pitch Counterspell, Grow the Shredder. All right.
I wouldn't say that this has been a masterfully played game one for Matt so far. I don't think he's in a terrible shape here.
No, he's doing fine.
But I think he should have been on the board earlier. One of these extra threats should be gone.
Yeah, the coding should definitely have come down.
He's starting to get to a point like if there's a bobble on top, he could be taking a big hit here.
Yeah, no, the Shredder it's a real threat.
No, I'm talking about like if he can turn the DRC back on,
yeah, sure.
then he's really taking some damage.
He's got sorcery instant. Yeah, it's active now. Sorcery instant land creature.
Okay.
So yeah, Darcy's back up to 3. So that's 7. I mean, that's definitely a big fucking hit for sure. No, just torn sleeve.
Jesus Christ, Isaiah. You're supposed to be playing the tournament tomorrow. You can't even get your sleeves right. Haven't even picked your deck. You should have picked your deck Tuesday.
All right.
I wouldn't, but
Let's see what he's working with.
To do as I say, not do as I do.
Expressive. All right, this is going to be...
Cards like literally never lost.
All right, so attack first. Does he have enough to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, attack first, then cast the dude. Because you're going to shut off Delirium if you do it now. Yeah, there you go. So that's 7.
I'm going to go ahead and put Isaiah down for a game 1 win. How about that?
Seems likely. All right. Big old dude that now has to be answered. I mean, everything has to be answered anyway, but... And this is what I was talking about, it getting out of hand. It got out of hand. Hasn't seen... I don't think Matt's seen a Karn yet. Oh, there it is. But now
it's not even like good, though.
No. It's too late now.
Yeah, that's the better play.
That's good. Yeah. So untap. Okay, now he's in good shape. Matt is not dead. He is in this still. Because he's got Ancient Grudge.
Yeah, he's actually in...
good. So now you have to maybe rescind your decision. Gonna get a connive first. Matt still got teeth. And blow up the other one. Yeah, he'd be in complete control if he got that thing down a turn earlier.
Like when he should have.
Yeah. He'd be sitting pretty.
Or it would have got countered.
Well, or it would have got countered.
It would have played out entirely differently. Maybe he was in the know the whole time.
Maybe. I mean, that is fair. That is fair. We did not check to see what Isaiah had, so I guess we cannot speak with such authority. He's kind of
dead to lightning bolt here, I think, is the thing. So that's something to pay attention to.
Yeah, that is.
Which I don't know how many copies of that card this deck plays.
I would hope a playset.
I don't think they do.
Really?
No. It's just like a lesser removal spell for them. Yeah, because it plays that thing instead. I think it's probably like a 4-2 split or some shit like that.
All right, well. Isaiah's sitting with counter magic up, I think. He's got a pierce. Doesn't do a whole lot.
No, the question is, what can Matt do here?
He can blow up the Darcy. Because even if Isaiah has counter magic for because he has Ancient Grudge in hand, he has a second Ancient Grudge, so
okay,
counter spelling that won't matter.
Nope.
But eventually, I mean, I'm sure Isaiah has like at least a couple lightning bolts, so there is definite inevitability there. He needs to gain some life to get into a more comfortable zone.
He has a way to do that with the 1-drop guy.
Yeah.
Which I'm not 100% that Murktide plays
lightning bolts at all. They might not now. I mean, maybe Matt is safe.
I mean, I know they play some number. Oh, okay. He's got his own.
Fair.
He's going after lands now?
He could be, yeah.
I like this. Make him fight over something that you really don't give a fuck about.
Right.
That's like my favorite thing in Magic. Spell Pierce when I've got a kajillion mana.
Surveil trigger first.
I would have totally responded to that Surveil trigger.
All right, so Spell Pierce, gonna let it go probably. I'm sure he has a red floating. There's an Ancient Grudge. Or did he just pay for it? No, he just paid for it.
Now he's going to try to counterspell it. It's not a good play. It's not going to work out.
Yep. Yeah, now Matt's sitting pretty good.
Kept it on top, whatever it was.
So, untap.
So here's the thing I hate about this, John, is now he's dead to monkey.
Yeah.
I kind of like... I hate the idea of doing it this way. I think it would have been better to save that lightning bolt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there definitely was another line there.
But he kept it on top, so I assume that it's... Oh, okay. He kept this on top. He's digging for something.
Stuff. Archmage's Charm. Could Archmage that Arbor Elf. That's actually not terrible.
He's not going to draw cards. He's a man's man.
Okay, threat acquired.
Yeah, threats are so bad now, though.
Yeah, nothing is...
If he has Bolt, this game is basically about can Matt get that little 1-2 guy in play before...
Where's all of Matt's lands? How many lands does this thing play? You could be so much more efficient with, like, another land. Just one. He probably plays like an obscenely low number because of the ramp stuff, and like I get it, but I also don't entirely agree. All right, Karn, that's gonna get a Spell Pierce or attempted Spell Pierce. But you can pay for it, so
you can pay for it.
probably may as well. I mean, you committed, so I go ahead and pay for it. Maybe there's another one, but I don't know. I still would probably just pay for it.
Let's get this thing rolling. What else are you doing with your turn if you're not paying for it, I guess is the question.
Yeah, nothing because he doesn't have red mana.
Maybe he forgot that thing taps for mana.
He has an Ancient Grudge in the graveyard, so he still has stuff that he can do. He can answer a threat. Right? There's a Grudge in the graveyard, isn't there?
Yeah, he's got one in hand, too.
Yeah. Well, the one in hand
doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, you can't cast that one, but you can cast the other one.
I don't know for sure that he has one in his graveyard.
I think he does. Nothing got rid of it. Or, no, because he popped it after he did the relic. So there is definitely one in there. I might actually, if he did have one, I'd probably fire that off in response to this.
Okay, Monkey.
I guess he's probably trying to stay
huge.
prepared for Monkey. Alright. Jose's not gunning for it because he's aware of the capacity to do so. No, he's gonna go for it. So this is, does Matt have the grudge? Yes,
he's only attacking with this. That makes it so easy.
Well, the other one, yeah, just the other one came in this turn.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, Ancient Grudge. Lap. All right. I would almost dredge for that shenanigan. Oh, he's got the other one in hand. Never mind. All right.
So what kind of toolbox does he have is the real question here.
Well, he's still got to, right now, get this thing off the battlefield. I think it just makes sense. You may as well just remove it now. You have enough mana to do that. If you tap your shit properly, he can play the Karn and kill the Ledger Shredder. Just kill the Ledger Shredder first and then get the Karn down. Is what I would do. He still has 6 mana, so... Yeah, I mean, he's in really good shape. I don't think it's too much of a consideration here.
Unless there's a looming lightning bolt, he's in good shape.
Yeah, which we are not sure. There's a grudge. Okay. Untap, get the Karn down. Or you could play into Nettle Cyst, get that on the battlefield. I mean, it's a good blocker in case of another monkey off the top or something. Karn's probably fair, though. Because, we can't... Yeah, you can get Karn down and shut... Well, it doesn't matter.
I mean...
Shutting him off from 1 mana on his turn doesn't mean anything, really. Yeah.
I hate the way Matt's playing this game.
What is going on here?
This gives me the shits, what he's doing right here.
Well, he's holding up another Ancient Grudge out of his graveyard. I get it.
Yeah, he's playing against another hasty threat or whatever.
I think you'd have been fine to just do it. Yeah, because blowing up Isaiah's lands doesn't mean anything. Like,
well, only that, like, he could have counterspell now. Like, now you, like, the shields were down.
Exactly. I think he's blown up to, like, I wouldn't even bother now.
Well, he could take them off for red, and that's one way to not die to lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Fair enough.
And he could probably do that this turn.
He doesn't have enough destroy effects.
If he gets well, the Karn is one.
Well, it's not a destroy. Well, yeah.
It is combined with the one that he has in, and now he's got a lot more mana.
Yeah, he's got enough to get another coating down too, so it can blow up one this turn and then shut him off of it.
Yeah.
On his turn. So yeah, he can take him off red. There's a Karn. And then now he can settle into dredging the shenanigans after this turn and feel pretty good about it. He's got all the
he's going to go
get
something.
Oh. Okay.
He's got a plan.
I mean, he's got...
It's possible he doesn't have a plan.
4 mana up, so he should be able to play into something decent.
Ooh, worm coil. Okay, that makes him not die to lightning bolt.
Yeah, no, that's a safe play. Nothing wrong with that.
I hate that this is a card that people play. God, people play bad Magic cards sometimes.
Yeah, and no more cards. Yeah, I do like the land destruction.
Did he miss the trigger?
For the
or this is in response. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely think he.
Yeah, I was a little ahead of the curve, giving him a loss early.
He's gonna dread shenanigans. He really needs.
He needs that card.
He needs a Karn.
Yeah, he does now.
Yeah.
So you let his die and stuff. What a chump, letting your shit die.
I mean, he's still not in bad shape. Metal System.
That card's good.
Big ass threat. He's gonna be able to blow up whatever he needs to. At sorcery speed from here on out. So.
Oh, he's got the good germ. He put it on the wrong side, but
he did.
Token goes on top, Matt. What are we doing? What are we doing here? It looks like the equipment's wearing a germ.
Well, I guess with that mechanic, it's kind of hard to determine which is which, I suppose. And yeah, he did. Okay, I was in response. Here's shenanigans.
Isaiah's had enough of this.
Like, whatever.
You know what he said? I've had enough of these shenanigans.
Yeah. All right. So, Matt.
God, that's clever shit.
Matt climbed his way out of that one. Definitely think.
I need to let Isaiah know that one.
The early bits.
Isaiah had enough of those shenanigans.
That early bit could have been played maybe a little bit better. He probably was just... No, he didn't hear anyway.
Isaiah had enough of those shenanigans.
All right, sideboards. What are we doing? Some EE? Is there an EE from Isaiah? No, a braid? That's good. Dress down doesn't do shit. Flusterstorm is meh. Is that the only thing he's doing here?
Matt can't have much to bring in. He's got a Karn.
Right.
I think he's got a 2-card sideboard.
I like
here.
the Chandra. I like the Veil Summerus. Decent. Hers?
I don't think the Chandra's very good.
Slow. I don't know. It's a thing.
It doesn't kill Murktide. It dies to Murktide.
It doesn't even kill Ledger Shredder, most likely.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I think it's good against like a
actual control.
Blue white, yeah, actual control. Like this is a little too mid-rangey.
Yeah.
Plussing that thing isn't as good as what people think it is.
No, I definitely agree. I like the other Chandra more still myself, the other 6-drop.
Yeah.
If you're going to play one of those two.
That one's just unplayable because it gets
both
countered.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So essentially, they're both unplayable.
Yeah. Well, this one at least is a good sideboard card against control because they can't counter it. And while the clock is not as good as you think, it is a clock. And against control, like making them have to shorten the game is the opposite of what they want to happen.
Yeah.
So
no, definitely.
I have definitely lost to the card before.
Yeah.
I also think it's probably less good against control in a world where they're playing that enchantment.
Yeah. No, for sure. And that's why I would say that it's kind of unplayable just because the format's there's too much going on in the format, too many answers for it to really have the impact you want it to have.
I will say
probably need a sideboard slot for something else.
This deck's kind of neat.
It is neat. I think the numbers, I would like to mess
It's hard
with
to
it.
speculate about numbers after watching him play one game, but
No, I'm looking at it. Like I'm seeing the deck as he goes through it, and I've done this kind of. I mean, this is my kind of deck.
Yeah.
I like wacky shenanigan-y stuff, so I feel like I'd like to look at all the numbers, and I feel like maybe some things could be switched up a little bit, trimmed here or there.
I'm not surprised that you immediately want to change things.
No, it's not like fucking. It's an internet list of spikes on some wonky shit that's never going to be a tier deck. Like, what's the harm in wanting to change something? You know?
I don't know,
like,
but I just feel like that's your go-to with any deck.
I'm just saying I'd like to have the numbers. I'm not saying I want to change anything. I want to look at the numbers.
I know, but I know you, John. I know you want to change something. That's your nature. You want to change something in your own deck, like all the time.
No. I want to make things better. So I know what I can make better in my deck, but yeah, I just like to look at it. I like what it's doing, but I feel like, I don't know.
I like the Veil of Summer.
I like the Veil of Summer.
Veil of Summer's a sweet card.
I would like doing what he's doing without a ramp, because it's all already like fairly efficient. So like the ramp cards.
I don't know about. I think there's way too much dirtliness. Like, he did absolutely nothing for the first million turns that, like, because we actually saw how it performed without the ramp, and it didn't look good to begin that game.
Well, he didn't do anything.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He
well,
didn't
he
do
just,
it. If he would have turned one Arbor Elf and then turned two,
right? He didn't,
like, he could have really got something going, you know.
But he could have done that. He just didn't keep a hand that did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, but there's other things that you could do. You could play interaction for those early turns. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of ramp. Because it's just,
I know you hate it.
It just is bad top decks later, or irrelevant top decks later. Okay, this is an Ancient Stirring. Now, if that Ancient Stirring was an Arbor Elf, this would be a pretty fire hand. But
I think it's fine. Turn one, you drew a land. That makes it even better. You're getting this down. Oh, he's going to go with this again. That's a weird turn one play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Actually, his opponent led with Monkey, so I actually completely get it.
Oh, yeah, putting a body in front of him.
Yeah. That's just something.
I mean, he's going to unhold eat the thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's a lightning bolt.
Yeah. And like you would assume that this would be like a really bad Monkey hit because like Matt's deck just doesn't have good cards in it. Like the Isaiah can actually use, you know?
Right.
If that would have been an Arbor Elf, would Isaiah have cast it? Are you into a 1-mana 1/1 that's good at being a 1-mana 1/1 for a treasure token?
I mean, depends on the hand, I guess. Like, I mean, a body's a body.
Yeah,
like,
it's something that he can turn sideways against a deck that's not going to put out a lot of blockers. I mean,
exactly. Like I depending on the hand, I'd consider it.
That's quite. I'm gonna have to ask him later. Hey man, in game 2, would you have taken an Arbor Elf? I would have considered it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have considered it.
Also depends on what he has in hand. I guess if he's got like Counterspell in hand, which he does, I guess you don't take it and you leave up Counterspell.
Yeah.
That's the responsible play.
Yeah, that's what he did. Because you probably...
Oh, but it's... Now you're just like, do I want to counter Arbor Elf? That didn't... Or what does it say? Utopia Sprawl? That's not a thing you counter.
I don't know, man.
You only have so many counter spells. You counter the payoffs, not the ramp.
Generally.
That's how these ramp decks work. Unless you've got a nice clock, which... This isn't Tron. I think you got to play it a little smarter. Now, this is a thing I'm interested in countering. Because this could be anything. You could also say I'll just counter what comes off of it, but fuck, dude, he could get a land.
I mean, he's not doing anything the rest of this turn, so...
He's got a mana floating.
There's a Saga. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, there's a Saga. Looks good. He's going for another one of these mites, and so we're going to see a mite. Is he going to counter the mite? It is called a mite, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's just trying to keep things...
I see. It's like... Oh, God. John, there's no worse feeling in the world in Magic than countering a 1-drop with a 2-drop. God, that feels terrible. I mean, Ancient Stirrings would have been fine to counter, but, like, the Might?
Yeah, this monkey's going to run this game.
Why is there an Arbor Elf?
It's exiled off the top.
Oh,
and Isaiah is going to cast it, I think.
All right. I was right. It came up.
I'm so glad it came up. Now, so now he feels pretty safe to do so. He probably has more... Nope. Iteration. See a Bobble, I believe. Nope, wrong one.
Isaiah should play one breeding pool just for this instance.
Holy Heat to hand. Play the land for turn. Chalk it in. And Darcy. Yeah, it's an awesome turn.
Engineered explosives would be sweet.
Yeah, that's all I kind of felt like he might have on his board, but I was wrong. It would have been sweet. Well,
He
there's a lot of his
might.
shit right
He
now.
probably has to Karn for it, though.
Yeah. All right. So he's
I feel like
looking
I want to
pretty
put
good
Matt
here.
down for a loss again.
Yeah, you could. We shouldn't.
Why do we have the... Oh, my God.
Got a dude that's a tiny dude. Oh, that's a 2-2. It's a 2-2 dude. Still putting on the bottom like a weirdo.
It's going to get
Weirdo.
braided at some point.
Yeah. I mean, Isaiah's got the heat, so
And he's bringing the heat.
after another Darcy trigger. Zap. Surveil. And the monkey, riding this monkey home.
Imagine if he got another Arbor Elf. How busted that would be.
Hey, applying damage, man.
Oh. It's good news for Matt. That's not a card he wanted to draw right now.
No, that would not. I mean, an extra land, I guess, but probably doesn't really need.
I think he needs action at this point.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of action without his dirtly stuff. Case in point, why this deck would never really be a good thing in any meta because it requires too much dirtly nonsense. Yep.
You got to tap that right away, Matt.
Yeah.
You always tap it right away.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have this one. He might get the next one.
I
but
like
think-
scooping. Matt, Matt and I have a little, I've given him a lot of shit about his time management in
Right.
some of these games. This one's kind of getting away from him a little bit. Like less
Yeah.
than 14 minutes to play. Game 2 is kind of just getting going. Things are going bad for you. Like,
Yeah, I want to see what his...
At
He's
some
got to have some
point-
degree of hope. Show us your hand. He's got an Ancient Grudge. He's going to be able to answer one thing next turn. Let's see what else is in there. Another card, Shenanigans. I'll assume there's
It's
at least
not-
a liquid metal in his board, but it's... Yeah, he's so far
yeah, the
behind.
card's just so bad right now. Like, the card doesn't
Yeah,
do anything
no, it doesn't.
except die.
At best, he can blow up one thing on his turn. Yeah, this is pretty well away from him.
Yeah, and 13 minutes to play. So you're doing Murktide things, I believe. That's what it looks like. Oh no, oh, he's getting in there. All right, so monkey hits nothing really. Get rid of a card. Get one of your 5 million cards in your graveyard. That'll show him. I don't even think that Relic of Progenitus is good in this matchup.
It's probably in his main, he just didn't have anything to bring in place of it.
Yeah, that's probably fair. All right. So Matt's going to need to play a little faster in this third game.
He's going to need a very explosive perfect hand also.
Yeah, being on the play will help.
It will help, but man, he really... This is just kind of a bad match I'd say.
I mean, he got game 1.
He did, but it scraped by.
He needs Isaiah to have the like Ledger Shredder Murktide hand, not the DRC.
Yeah,
like it,
for sure.
If he's got like 4 1-drops out there, that's not really where you want to be.
No, it's going to
Engineered explosives would be a wonder for this deck.
Yeah.
Although he can't really play it. Like EE on 1 kills half of his board. So that's
where
EE's such a good card. Though.
Again, that's where like if I were to approach a deck like this, I would just do so without the ramp because I think it would be fine and just play interaction instead. That would be my vote. But, guy on the internet is much more qualified than me. But yeah, if he has the right hand, Isaiah has. I mean, that's the game of Magic, essentially. If the variants are just perfect, somebody's going to win. So,
yeah.
Let's see how this goes. Heavy counterspell hand. Isaiah on the draw.
I don't like heavy counterspell hand on the draw.
I don't either. Not on the draw.
That's not the world you want to live in.
I think he's going to keep it, and I don't think it's right.
Okay, yeah. Good call by Isaiah.
Right on.
Yeah, that's not a winning line. Like,
yeah.
Actually, counterspells on the draw are just kind of like...
Matt's hand is super funky because he's got...
One land.
He's got the pieces, but...
Oh, he's got 2 lands.
He's
got 3 lands.
He's got 3 lands, but he's got these things, and he has to draw into the interactive spells to make these things worth a shit.
Yeah, he does have Ancient Stirrings, which is like the best...
The thing is, it's going to find him one of those other cards. It's not going to find him the interaction pieces, except for Beseiju.
It can find him the Might.
You can find him the Might, yeah.
Also, I think that the land would be a good one.
Yeah, he has 1 Beseiju in hand.
As is, I think he's going to grab one of these Karns.
Yeah. That does seem to be what's happening.
That did not look like a random order. Is it random?
I can't even remember.
It's been a long time since I've cast an Ancient Stirring.
Yeah, it has. Is consider expressive. Not a lot of interaction in Isaiah's hand, but he can get a Murktide down pretty quickly. So this...
Oh, it's any order.
These hands... This is probably going to favor Matt in the long run.
What does Isaiah have?
Nothing but card selection, Murktide, and a bobble, and like a shredder.
Does he have a Spell Pierce for this thing?
No.
That's
he has no interaction in his hand right now.
Okay.
So Matt is going to get to...
This is good ramp for Matt.
Yeah, Matt's going to get the setup, so it might go Matt's way with this being the case.
Yeah, this is the old consider play.
Yeah. Isaiah's just got threats and selection here. Yep. Too late for that. Interaction. Nope.
Ugh.
So, Shredder Bobble, that's all you got.
Yeah, that's 100% the play.
Yeah. And the only interactive piece Matt has is Beseiju, which will at least give Isaiah land, if nothing else. So, there is that.
There's more on the way, though.
Yeah, I won't feel...
I mean, I feel like I'd rather keep this than the other way. You know, like yeah. I'd rather have this than a whole bunch of artifact removal and no way to make my things artifacts.
Yeah, for sure. All right, and then Bobble, I'm going to get a Connive trigger. Let's see what he connived.
And the thing is, you want to get rid of a land, but you also want to clock.
Yeah.
Not that this thing has any chance of living. And Isaiah's got to feel that pressure, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't know. As far as he knows, it's just all disenchants over there, and he's about to get fucked.
For sure. Thanks, Matt, even though...
we didn't see that at
There's
all.
A card.
But, we'll see it when it's in your hand.
Yeah.
So, is it the Might? The Might would be good.
No, it was a Karn. Or it was a Coating, maybe.
Ooh. I like second coating is kind of sweet. I like just getting into this, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, you've been given the free chance to, so if he's got the time to set up, so I think he's in pretty good shape.
What he really needs is the other coating. If you get the other coating going with being on the play and blowing up lands,
Yeah.
That'd be pretty okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to get there for sure. What up, Jim Eastwood?
Jim Eastwood. The one, the only.
Dude.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, here's...
Here, you got a fridge over here.
Perfect.
Jergens milk. Jergens.
You want one now?
No.
Oh. You just brought him for the
I don't
fridge.
even know if I'm going to drink one.
Oh.
I'm not going to come empty-handed. You know?
Oh.
Well, we appreciate the good spirit of you, for sure.
All right, so
Oh, God.
oh, we got a Karn. We weren't paying attention. Jim came in, fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah, I knew we had a Karn. I knew it.
So now he's getting a thing. No, you don't want that. That's unnecessary. I like getting
Another coating?
another coat. I like the actual coating, the one that blows up lands.
Yeah.
This is such a fuck. This is such a fuck. This is
Matt a
fucking
fuck.
bullshit.
Just to be clear, he's not.
I hate that get. Like you don't even need that. You can just kill everything.
He doesn't need it. And there's a borrower to bounce.
I guess he didn't have the way to kill stuff yet, so
Yeah.
but he's got like 5,000 cards in hand. Like ugh. Does he start with land?
Yeah, he did.
That's weird.
It is weird. Because he's going to play this expressive.
Yeah, and he's gonna hit 2 lands off of it because he just played a land like a fucking noob.
He might not. He's got other things to play. He's got a brazen borrower. Okay, he's going to consider first.
Yeah, consider his options.
Booble. I'm going to bend the booble. Darcy, that's good. Get another threat. That's what he needs is more threats here.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to jam this Murktide, hoping that Matt doesn't have a good interaction for it, which he does not.
Yeah, if he makes it too big, then it's not gonna be able to attack because then all of a sudden the play that I said was fucked will not be as fucked.
Alright. Yeah, it's a 6/6.
6/6. You should be able to get under 6 cards.
Yeah, he already is, yeah. Shredder attacking, not going after the Karn.
Didn't he just play the the Shredder was in play already?
Yeah.
He doesn't even care about the Karn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well this is a bad day. This is a bad day for Isaiah.
Yep, now his board's just getting straight wiped. Yeah, just...
Oh yeah, he's got land too, so he can go land other coding thing and then just fuck your board.
Yeah, he sure can. He sure can.
I wish we had a face cam here. I want to see the look in Isaiah's face. Oh, he's gonna go after the lands.
He's gonna need to go after that Merc. Well, no, he's got the bridges in hand, so yeah, just clear the board, dude. Don't get cute. Just murder shit. This is what the deck was built to do. Murder, murder. You can still, you should murder the Murktide.
So he's just gonna...
Okay, he is. Good.
Yeah. I think what he's chosen here is that he doesn't give a fuck about that shitty bird.
Fuck your bird. Fuck your bird.
He's like, Durgan's not okay. Birds are fine.
Okay, so that's in pretty good shape here.
Isaiah kept an answer to the Karn. That'll show him.
Arc Range Charm, not doing a whole lot now.
He's got a brazen borrower.
Alright, so Matt's doing fine. And see? No ramp. Look how good this is doing now without any ramp.
He totally ran. He played a ramp spell on turn 2.
Yeah, the thing that goes with the Karn. I'm saying the other ramp cards. This is what I was talking about.
Oh.
This is like the deck doesn't need the Arbor Elves and Utopia Sprawls. It just needs to do what it does.
I mean, apparently he just needs to be on the play.
Let's keep the right hand. I'm just saying the ramp is just, it's win more. Like, the deck, what it's doing is already powerful. I just don't think it needs a ramp. Bounce that. Darcy trigger.
Ugh.
Ledger Shredder trigger.
I like the timing of this.
So, how you been, Jimmy Swin?
I've been well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still doing the karate and such, which not technically karate, but, you know, I know.
Yeah. Yeah,
The other kind of karate.
the dudes touching dudes stuff. Yeah, it's going well. I'm a little injured right now. Still
Yeah?
old and beat up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we are old. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are old.
Not wrong. Yeah, otherwise things are well, though.
Good. Yeah.
How about you boys? Anything new?
Same shit as always, man. Just tattooing too much and working too much and trying to run some game store stuff.
Same.
Yeah.
All across the board.
Yeah.
Getting tattooed too much.
I saw
That's not true. That's not true.
The cartoon site's coming to life.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Yeah, I've got like a little spot on my elbow that's not done.
Nice.
And then we'll be done.
Yeah, it looks good.
And we on to the next project. We already got the next one lined up, kind of.
Nice.
The next one's going to be epic.
Well, I mean, this one didn't suck.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, it's just been one gym after another.
Yeah.
All right, start blowing stuff up here, Matt. You are firmly in the driver's seat at this point. Drive. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Matt plays like my grandma drives.
Turns.
God damn it, Matt. It's never you, but you're always there.
Does that change the dynamic of this match here?
I mean, it could, because Matt doesn't look like a guy who's about to win.
No, I think this is going to be a draw, because...
This is a win for Matt that he didn't play fast enough to actually achieve.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
I don't know what is...
I brought it up last round.
You
I
know
said
what?
that there was a time last round where he could have conceded and saved like
What
5
what is his threat, actually? Like, we didn't see any threats.
He beat you down with a 1-2.
Well,
I mean,
I
he's
think
got worm coil engine
worm coil on the side.
and
That's the
sideboard.
win con.
I mean, that's a pretty good win condition.
I mean, it is, but
Who beats
Jesus,
a-
man.
Who beats a worm coil engine? I guess a solitude player. I don't know. I'm sure he's got win conditions.
I don't know if they have him in the main.
He beat you
Isaiah
down with 1 once. You know?
is definitely not winning. Because Matt can blow up anything he has, which he could have right there at the end of turn. I don't see why he didn't. I don't like giving my opponent free Darcy triggers. You know, not a huge fan of that.
I think he'd almost give him a free Darcy triggers at this point. Like, what are you going to do?
I'm going to see what's in his hand. Good. More Karns. Karns on Karns on Karns. Is it another ancient? No, it's a bolt. And counterspell. See? Counterspell trigger. For no reason. Bin Shredder. What does Isaiah have? Anything that's going to close out this game? I don't think so.
No. Oh, yeah, Nettlesys. Nettlesys is the main deck win condition.
That is. Well, Urza Saga too.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're
Thank
there.
you, chat.
Yeah.
Being on it. We've seen
Urza
it.
Saga is plenty.
Oh, yeah,
plenty of
Urza
a win
Saga.
condition,
Urza
too.
Saga
And
is
I
like a great win condition.
I know he does have Shadow Spear, so yeah, he's got win conditions. He's got plenty of ways to
It's just he doesn't have them right now. And that's kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is turn 4.
Yeah, this is absolutely a draw.
I'm disappointed in you guys.
Yes, very, very riveting, Jay Parker. It is. It's a fucking nail biter if there ever was one.
I hate that Isaiah didn't cast his flyer at any
Right.
point. He just, like, passed with 3 mana up and then took a draw for the turn and didn't cast his little borrower.
Well, draw. That's where
Yeah.
we're at. So, we're going to go find out what the next match is going to be, and hopefully that
I'm sure
one
it's going to be
doesn't end
great.
in
We have a
draw.
humans player in the room.
We
like
do.
like actual, factual 5-color humans.
Old school. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never said those words there.
Ever.
Mr. Love a Neighbor. I've literally never said that before.
All right. We'll be back in a little bit.
We'll be right back.